EOS has been going crazy and many people ask themselves, should you still invest in EOS? In this video, I'll show you my unbiased video because I have not invested in EOS. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to leave it a thumbs up and comment down below, because among everybody who's commenting, I'm giving away a small amount of Litecoin in each and every week. So good luck. All you have to do to participate in the raffle is comment some feedback, question, or whatever with the Litecoin address and you're good to go. Furthermore, guys, no, I did not get into a fight. I was playing football yesterday with my friends and I was in goal, and a friend of mine shot the ball straight into my face, and since I was wearing glasses, which was probably not a really smart idea, the ball pressed the glasses right into my face. And as you can see, I have like 3 wounds in my face, 1 under my eye, but looks worse than it actually feels like, so I feel really good. And you don't have to worry, basically. So thank you very much, and let's get into it. So as you can see, in the past few weeks, since this is only the 11th of April, so EOS has been performing outstandingly well. One of the very few coins that has had a all-time high, that has hit an all-time high after January, because as you know, in December and January, all cryptocurrencies were going crazy, and EOS is one of the very few coins out there that is like right now going through an all-time high, which is like really amazing, especially to see EOS outperform a bear market like the one we have seen in the last few weeks. But of course, you might see the chart and you might be like, okay, like this does not look like a good idea to invest in right now, and I would definitely agree. I personally would not invest right now. I have other coins in my portfolio that did as well as EOS, and maybe I hopefully will do even better than EOS. But something that you definitely have to keep in mind, as like, of course, every time a coin gets to an all-time high, it's pretty likely that afterwards he will get dumped and that you got in too expensively. But then again, you have to remember that there were people a few years ago who were buying Bitcoin for like $1,000, and back then like $1,000 was like the ultimate all-time high. And people back then thought like, oh no, I bought into Bitcoin for $1,000. They were so expensive. And if they would have lasted like just, 2 years more right now, they would have a big smile on their face. So while most crypto YouTubers will say right now is not the best time to invest in EOS, you really have to consider how long you want to invest into the coin, because who knows, maybe like right now it's the cheapest time to get into EOS, and then in 2 years EOS will be worth like, I don't know, like 2,000. Let's just assume this very hypothetical scenario. Could be that right now you're getting EOS for a bargain, but also it could be the case that you're getting it for a really too expensive price. So when you're investing into cryptocurrencies, always know how long you want to take the coins. If you want to do some short-term games, then I would like stay away from it. But the longer the investment period is, the more you can like actually ignore short-term price movements. When it comes to EOS, like they redid their website, I think like a few times. And when you're investing into coins, you always need to take into consideration like the fundamental stuff behind the coin, not just the price action. So EOS is considered by many people the Ethereum killer, and Ethereum killer is a really great title for a video. But basically, Ethereum is right now POW, so proof of work, and tries to go to proof of stake. And EOS is delegated proof of stake, and what delegated proof of stake is that master nodes or nodes are being elected, which will then provide the consensus for the blockchain. And in the EOS node, about 21 in the case of EOS, about 21 nodes will be elected. And then they will pretty much, it won't be like an automatic process on the blockchain. It will be like kind of a political process where 20 nodes decide what the network does. And to me, it's kind of weird because with the blockchain that Satoshi Nakamoto invented, the need for centralized parties was eliminated, and now you have like this decentralized delegated proof of stake. I'm still not so sure what to think of it, but maybe it'll be a great thing for EOS. Something that you definitely need to keep in mind with EOS is that it's supposed to be a platform for decentralized apps, and the success of EOS also will heavily depend on the success of decentralized apps. EOS is by far not the only platform that wants to be a host for decentralized apps, but probably by far the biggest right now. And of course, one major advantage that you have when investing into EOS is that, unlike Ethereum, which uses its own programming language called Solidity, EOS can be programmed and can be performed on, for example, C# or C++, which is of course a lot easier. So Ethereum has like this huge barrier for entry, and with EOS, like, many developers can actually use the more familiar programming languages to make their own decentralized apps. Now, the first time people actually noticed EOS was at the amazing presentation that was done at the Consensus 2017 by the CEO. And if you have any more questions about EOS, feel free to check out the FAQ, and the EOS mainnet will launch in 33 days. So very soon. And when it comes to like the advantages of EOS, you certainly have stuff like scalability, if the scalability will really be as the developers promised, because they were throwing around numbers like 1 million transactions per second, which would be of course insane, completely insane to the 1-digit transactions per second that, for example, Bitcoin is doing, or Ethereum, which runs on, like, you know, it depends on when, but last time I checked it was like 12 or 13 transactions per second. So 1 million would be super crazy, and low fees, almost non-existent fees. Plus, it's easier to develop decentralized apps. The team is definitely experienced, and then you have, of course, a lot of funding for EOS. So those are all like the things that might be good advantages of EOS. But on the other hand, you have stuff like Dan Larimer, the CEO, who has a history of leaving projects really early. So he left Steemit, he left BitShares really early. If he leaves EOS, how will the future of EOS develops? Nobody can be sure of that. Plus, the team has already locked in 10% of the ICO of EOS, so that's also something you have to keep in mind, which is like really a lot of money in EOS case. And of course, something that's like maybe really subjective, but something that I have been thinking about is that, is it okay that an ICO, like a cryptocurrency, has like all like this insane amount of money? Like, what could they do with all of this money? Like, I don't know how to feel about that, but many people are great fanboys of EOS, love it and invest in it. And for everybody who has been investing into EOS, congratulations. Please do me a favor and make sure to take some profits. Don't be stupid. Like, you don't have to sell anything, but just make sure when like we have a parabolic growth like this, that you at least take some profits. You don't have to take everything, but at least take some profits with you, so you don't bite yourself in the ass that you haven't sold anything after the price goes down again. Okay, I'm just looking after you guys. I just want to be really nice. And unfortunately today, again, I'm really sorry guys, I can't do the giveaway for the video, but I promise you big time that tomorrow we will be doing this week's giveaway for you know, the video is actually last week's giveaway. So yeah, feel happy about tomorrow. It will be a great day tomorrow. FC Bayern will play against Real Madrid and hopefully kick their asses, so really looking forward to that. And what do you think about EOS? Do you have any EOS in your wallet? Are you going to invest in EOS? And have you invested in EOS? If you did invest in EOS, are you hodling or are you taking some profits right now? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you have any questions, also make sure to leave it in the comments down below. Basically, keep in mind that everything in this video is my personal opinion and not financial advice. Very important distinction to make. And be very cautious when investing into cryptocurrencies because they are super volatile. So keep that in mind. And thank you very much for watching. I wish you a lot of success with every one of your trades and hope to see you in my next video. So thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.